late on a summer's evening in Dresden. The USA in a test of wills and spirit prevailing against Brazil in the quarterfinals, moving on to the semifinals, playing a person down for more than half the match, and the penalty kick shootout prevailing. Abby Wambach, Hope Solo at the center of this drama that defies any fictional description. What did we see, Abby? What did the American sporting public see?
You know, it's hard because there's so much emotion involved. The last 3 hours of our lives have been just crazy. Going up a goal, then of course getting the red card, going down to 10 men. I mean, everything about it, just nothing makes it look and makes it feel like it does now. I'm so impressed and so proud of this team. We never gave up and we never quit. This is a team that can win a championship, and it's because what we just did on the field. I'm so proud of everybody.
What did the team prove tonight?
This team is special. This team was unwilling to lose tonight. Down a man, down a goal. Brazil throwing everything at us with their antics of, you know, hurt, not hurt, yellow cards, you know, calls that could have gone either way. You know, everything was against us, and this team has something special because we found a way to win. You
alluded to some of the controversy. You guys are in the center of it. Let's take you through 66 minutes. The red card first given to Rachel Mueller and the foul. Of course, that forced the U.S. to play the player down. And here we are. You guys have the better seat in the house than we did for it. The foul whistled right here.
I think Marta gets, you know, she does the best thing she could do for her team, and she throws herself to the ground.
So Mueller's out of the match. Now the PK. What kind of a read did you have on that?
I felt so confident. I felt so good, and I was there celebrating. I knew at that point we were going to win the game.
At what point in the celebration afterwards did suddenly realize, oh heck, they're gonna retake?
I think you can see me go over to the sideline, cheering with my friends, my family who was in the crowd, and I had no idea what was going on at this moment.
And to this moment, you don't know if it was encroachment, and Marta puts it down there.
I'm not sure why I got the yellow card. I thought maybe I stepped off the line.
At that point, what was the team mood at 1-1?
I still had confidence. I still felt like, obviously going down to 10 men is tough. It makes it a different game. Tactically, you've got to play a little different. But this team never quits, and I think that that's what we've just proven over 120 minutes of play, and I'm so blessed to be here. This World Cup is fantastic. The crowd was amazing. The whole atmosphere itself, you couldn't write a better script. It's just been amazing.
It was actually 122 minutes. We've got the goal, and not just Megan Rapinoe's cross in for you, the service, but it's 110-plus yards because you've got to win the ball, and on small such things, goals are made. In your own end. And you traverse the length of the field.
That's amazing. This ball right here changes the game.
Carly Lloyd to Rapinoe, and you're making your run.
Oh my gosh. That's the first time we've seen it, so that's amazing.
We are told that at least 2 Major League Baseball games, they announced the results of the match, and the baseball fans stood and applauded and cheered.
America is finally realizing that soccer is a beautiful game.
This is a transcendent moment for this team. We all remember 2007. We remember the way that the World Cup ended for you. We remember the fact that since then, of course, you've owned Brazil. We remember the divisions in the team, and even interpersonally, even perhaps between you two. How has that growing back together process been?
2007 was wild. It was crazy. That was like a script out of a movie, to be honest. But, you know, Pia came in and she changed the dynamics of this team. And I think all of us learned something from it. I know I did. I know many people on the team did. And to be honest, we grew up. We threw our differences out the window, and we became a team, and we learned to respect one another on and off the field. And that's really what it's about. You can have your differences, but it's all about respect.
I'd rather have no other person in goal behind me. This woman saves sure goals. I mean, obviously tonight she performed so well, player of the match, deservingly so. Hope's the best goalkeeper in the world, and I'd rather have nobody else behind me.
We have Exhibit A for that. third round. You know, it was 12 years to the day since the Rose Bowl penalty kick. Exactly. And it was the third round when Bryce Scurry made her save. Let's take a look at your save. And what tells did you have here?
Oh, the third one I knew I was all over it. I knew I was going to get it. The first two I didn't get a good read on. You know, they had the opportunity to take a kick in the run play. I'm celebrating quite early.
Nally Krieger.
Yeah.
Buries it. Buries it. I mean, and I'm so proud of, you know, Rapinoe stepping up to the plate, burying hers, Krieger burying that last penalty.
All five.
I mean,
Carly, Abby, but you know, the day before at training, we were prepared. I felt so much confidence that we were going to get the game if we took the PKs. I knew it. I knew it inside.
It only took, by the way, the latest goal ever scored in Women's World Cup history. So you made us wait for this one.
yeah, I'll try not to do that next time. But it's good for the game. I think going into penalties, it's fun to watch for Americans. Coming back from 10 men down, back from a goal down. I mean, honestly, I'm at a loss of words.
Well, you've got France next, across the country in Mönchengladbach. What are your impressions of having watched? And they've been a revelation in this cup so far.
They've put together some great games, and you cannot look past France. And I think what's important right now is this has been a journey. This game tonight, it's going to go down in history as one of the best entertaining games in the women's game of football. However, we have to quickly get over it because we are here to win a tournament. We're not here to beat Brazil in the quarterfinals. We are here to win a tournament.
Now, the superlatives, you can elevate it, not just women's football, I think in any sporting endeavor. Tony DeChico said on the live broadcast it was a tribute to the American spirit on the evening, and indeed it was. Thank you so much for visiting with us here at Big Blue.
Anytime.
We look forward to seeing you in action on Wednesday as we conclude our coverage from Dresden in the wake of an epic soccer match.